Hello, this is Johan Vermeulen with Mobility Minded, and today we have our hands on the HTC Incredible from Verizon. Also promoted through Verizon as the HTC Droid Incredible. This is what you see in the box. There are actually a couple of more other things that you have, some product safety warranty and some consumer information. But you have a nice booklet with tips and tricks. You have your USB charger. It's a micro USB charger, which I can show you right here. Perfect. A little one-page flyer with a nice look of it. But let's look at this device. Buttons are very easy. Only the Android platform buttons on the bottom. The search button, the back button, the menu button, and the home button. You can do everything with this on the phone. And we have a little track on the side, on the bottom, which I'll show you in a second how that works. Power button on the top. There we go. 3.5mm jack. And on the side we have our charging port here, and we have our volume button. Nothing else on the back, on the side. On the back we have our camera, either 5 or 8 megapixel. I have to look into that, but it's really great. Nice thin and light device compared to the iPhone. It is definitely a lighter device. Let's turn this on. Great, as you maybe been seen before. It's an Android phone. Sliding this down will start up your screen. As you can see, this one has the HTC user interface on it. And really, this HTC user interface really makes the experience on this Android phone unbelievable. As they say, incredible. It's the name of it. It is fast. 7 screens. You can get 2 different ways by sliding your finger left and right. There we go. Different ways. You have the little track motion on the side too. There you go. And another way is pinching out. You get your 7 screens. That's the one I want to go to. There you go. Pinch back, click on the middle, home screen. Very intuitive, very easy, many different ways. Let's turn this off and back on. As you can see, the weather function in the middle, the sun, will show you actually in an animation what's going on. When it rains, you'll see some little raindrops and probably a windshield wiper go back. We've seen this on the HTC Sense before on the Windows mobile devices. So having a Windows mobile device, an Android device, having the HTC Sense on top of it really gives you that same experience. So HTC is really selling the experience. Great thing about this device, it is fast. It is really, really fast. Compared to my iPhone, it is super fast. What is lacking on this device? That is not just this device, is anything with Android and Windows Mobile compared to the iPhone, is the amount of applications. The information I want to use, the information I want to gather, it's all coming. Android is definitely getting more and more out there. Windows Phone is getting more and more out there as well. So compared to the iPhone, I think the user experience is great. The amount of applications that are available for the Android phone compared to the iPhone, they're still behind. But they're catching up, and I really have to say, if you're with Verizon, don't worry about the iPhone, get this device. Let's show you in Android how easy it is to add new stuff to a screen. This is an empty screen. It's a tap and hold. You can add a widget, program, or something else. Let's go for a widget. Let's take a look at the calendar. This calendar widget has 3 different ways you can do it. So let's select this one. There we go. As you can see, it's loading the calendar in now. Tap and hold allows you to move it on the screen and say, hey, that's where I want it, or I want it on the bottom. Or if you slide it to the left or to the right, the screen that's still available. Or if you want to remove it, you just dump it into the trash right there. How do you bring up the menu? Big menu with all your applications. You have your back home button, the phone. You tap on the phone. You get your phone, you get your contacts. Yeah, there's nobody in my contacts here. These are the history called, online directories, groups, all. So the different ways to get access to your information. Same with the clock. When you tap on it, you have that nice slider on the bottom. All different kind of clock functions that are available on this incredible device, the HTC Incredible. Let's see, what else can I show you really quickly here? Let's take a look. Other things to change is if you click on the menu system, you can see you can change the scenes. These scenes, if you click on that, those are presets, kind of layouts and coloring of your 7 screens that you have on this device. You can customize it, and then you can save your own custom screen as well. Other things you can add, change, of course, are the wallpapers. For example, if you go to the live wallpapers and I select the grass, it kind of is an animated version of this. I hit set wallpaper and it changed it, and as you can see, you have an animated background throughout the device. So looking at this compared to the iPhone, everybody's comparing to the iPhone. I think it's a super fast device. If you're not into integrated media into your device and you really need just internet access and other things right here, it's great. I mean, let's look at it. I mean, it has the punching, it has the zooming, has the multi-touch, just like the iPhone has, just not the amount of applications. So let's take a look if I have the maps on here. Of course, it has Bluetooth, has Wi-Fi, it has many other things. Let's go to photos. Let's go to all photos right here. As you can see, a nice way of looking at them. You can go to the camera, tap on it, you rotate your screen, different things. The keyboard, when I played with it before, it has the vibration touchback, really nice. So if I go to a mail, I don't have anything set up, but I should be able to write a note. So let's go to, let's see where the note application I believe was. Here it is. If I want to write a note, there is your tap to compose. There is your keyboard. It is the familiar HTC keyboard. So nicely rotates, and then you have a nice vibration. Has a really great feedback with the auto. Like I want to add that. The auto completion, where you really quickly can add words, and if it's not in a dictionary, you can see it was red, you can add it to your dictionary. So really great. Let's go back to the home screen. Show you also the scroll button on the side. That was, if you go back home, go internet, then actually you can scroll. So let's tap here. There we go. So it is very nice and sensitive, and then this, if I click on it, it actually will open up probably that picture right there. There it is. Beauty. So that's the HTC Droid Incredible. This was Johan van Mierlo. Thank you very much. If you're with Verizon and you're up for renewal, really take a good look at this phone. I think you're really gonna like it. Unfortunately, I have to give this one up today. If I was on Verizon, this will be my top choice right now. Thank you so much. This was Johan van Mierlo with Mobility Minded.